to talk about how to apply the P50 lotions. So lotion does not mean the same thing as lotion in English. This is actually a toning product. Technically it's a daily exfoliator and balancer, but we're going to be using it as a toner. So first you cleanse the skin and then you go right in with your P50. This one is the Lotion P50 1970. This is our big professional size, that's why it looks so huge. And the P50 1970 is their strongest formula. Not everybody's a candidate, everybody's skin is completely different. And we will definitely consult with you about what P50 you should use, or maybe if you should be switching up your P50 seasonally, depending on your concerns and the condition of your skin. So phenol, also an important thing about the 1970. Label 1970 means that it has the chemical phenol in it, which is a really a strong exfoliator, an excellent purging agent for the skin, but if you're pregnant you should not be using this. So let's get right into the application portion. This is our little 2x2s, which we sell here at Sandra Valandia, and we like this gauze because it's not super absorbent, it's not going to waste the product, so you're not going to get most of the product into the cotton or the gauze as opposed to on the surface of the skin. And for the first week or so, when you're first starting to use P50 or when you're reintroducing P50 again, you should always wet the gauze. Then eventually you can kind of just apply the toner normally, but depending on your skin sensitivity, we'll also discuss that. So to be safe, first week or two you apply, and this is a really interesting blend of acids. It has lactic, it has a little bit of vinegar, so it's all different things to help to stimulate healthy cell renewal and just take that dead layer off the face so that your products can sink in better. So we have our gauze, and now we're going to dispense a little bit of P50. Now I always get asked how much P50 we should be dispensing. Not a lot. Your gauze should be nice and moist, but it shouldn't be dripping. If it's dripping, then the P50 can run into your eyes and run down your neck, and you don't want that. And let's start on our neck today. We can go all the way down to our décolleté, but I'm going to start on the neck. We're going to go up in this gentle patting motion, just saturating every bit of the skin, working upwards. The reason why we're patting is because if you're swiping, then you're working the acid too deep and you're irritating your skin, and that's something we want to avoid. And you can do this with two gauzes and work on both sides of the face at the same time. I just like to save trees or cotton plants. Okay, and then you want to go here as well, all the way under. You can go over an area more than once. You don't want to go too crazy because then you'll get a little red and irritated. Which, by the way, is totally normal too when you first start using P50. Especially with phenol, you might get a little red, you might get a little stingy, you might feel tons of tingling on the face, and even dryness initially. Of course, if it's severe and you feel like your skin is cracking, that is something that we don't want to happen. But if the skin is just a little bit dry, that means or flaking, that means that this dead skin that needs to come off is coming off, and then eventually your skin will balance out. So these are normal side effects of P50. The redness, the stinging, tiny bits of peeling. You can go around the eye area, but you want to be careful. You just want to kind of stay outside around this orbital bone because this skin is very thin, it might travel up. And now I'm kind of folding it in half and just going up. And you see I'm just kind of pressing. I mean, you can go a little faster, of course, because we all wish we had an hour to do this in the morning, but most of us don't. Okay. And then the other side of the face is pretty much the same thing. Let me just show you on the nose. You can actually go down on the nose too. That's okay, because the whole philosophy is you want to pull the skin up, but the skin on the nose is really thin. It doesn't really have much to worry about. And then I go around the lips, but I don't actually put the phenol on my lips because you'll feel really stingy. It also doesn't taste really good. So for the lip area, you want to stick with something else. But now I feel kind of refreshed. My skin definitely is a little tingly. And right after this dries, so maybe like 30 seconds, you can apply your serums and your moisturizers, and you just leave this on. And that's how you apply P50. I hope this helped, and if you guys have any more questions or suggestions on what else you'd like to see, just let us know.